fact, and you just want to watch your sign, that should be timestamped down below. Otherwise, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope this, if you're watching this, this raises your vibrations. We're just going to be doing what are their thoughts, right? So these messages are timeless whenever they pop up on your newsfeed. It is meant for you. Let's start with Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, what do we have for you? Someone's really happy. I don't know. We both know I am not the one for you. Does this person have a bit like a, what is it called? Self-esteem issue? I am afraid to contact you. I wonder if this person sees you. Yeah, I saw you. I left when I saw you with someone else. Maybe this person, yeah, they see you happy. They feel like you're doing better without them. They don't want to contact you. I just feel like they see you thriving. If they have you on social media, they could be stalking you on social media. Let's pull a few more. I can't stop thinking about you. I am becoming a better person, and I know I messed everything up. This was definitely a karmic relationship, right? This is where you probably begged and pleaded with this person to please act right, or treat you like a decent human being, like the bare minimum, and they couldn't do it. And they're realizing now that they are the problem, that they should have tried more. But I just feel like you feel like it's a little bit too late, right? You want to move on. I think some of you guys have already moved on, but this person still tugs on your energy. Can we get messages here for Capricorn? They could have been a Pisces. I am dating more than one person. Yeah, this person could have like sold you like an illusion, right? Where making you feel like you were the only one, or a dream, a pipe dream, really. And I think you saw it for what it was, Capricorn, because you walked away from the situation. This person kind of regrets it. What are their person's thought here for Capricorn? We have the 9 of Coins. Yeah, this person sees you, like they see you as someone who's very abundant, who doesn't need them. And I think that kind of scares them. Maybe they like to feel needed in a relationship in order that makes them feel, that's what makes them feel loved, right? And maybe you didn't need this person. Maybe you were self-sufficient on your own and that scared them. That would make sense if they're dating more than one person. Like if they're dating a lot of people, it's because they need validation. So yeah, like I said earlier, this person has a very low self-esteem. We have the Ace of Wands. They want to reconnect with you. And the 4 of Coins. Money could have been a big thing. You could have had more money than this person. It was just a very unequal, they felt like it was unequal. They could have tried to bring you down, right? Like they felt shitty about themselves, and then they would just try to make you feel shitty about yourself. I do feel like they regret that. Yeah, with the Full card and the Ace of Wands, they do want a new beginning here. I don't think personally you're going to give it to this person, Capricorn, because you just know the type of person that they are. Any more messages for Capricorn? No, that's it. Okay, good luck to you guys, Capricorn. Next we have Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, what are your person's thoughts? That's a lot. Your person could have a lot of thoughts that they don't want to talk about, right? So much to say. I think they go back and forth in their heads about like what to say to you, or even if they should say something to you. Yeah, I wish I could take back my words. This person, I feel like, is not very good at expressing their feelings, right? You came closer than anyone else. This person, I feel like, also, they put on a front with other people, right? Like they can never be themselves. So I think maybe you saw that, maybe you called them out on that, Aquarius, and they've just never had that happen before. I feel you even though we are apart. You guys could be part of like the same soul tribe, soul pod. I am afraid to contact you. I wonder what this person said. This person, well, yeah, okay, that if they weren't being themselves, if they weren't being honest with themselves, they just said a whole bunch of stuff that they regret. They wish that they wish they told you the truth. And they don't know if they should contact you because they would have to admit that they were wrong, right? And for them, it's like they're battling their egos. Their ego, they're not sure if they can do that. So that's why they're afraid to contact you. Also, yeah, the timing isn't right. I feel like this person isn't just quite ready to give you what you need. I don't know. Are they ever going to be ready? For something, okay. And then I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. And bottom of the deck is you and I were too young. I do feel like this person feels like you taught them a lot, right? You opened up their eyes to things that they just were not aware of. The false self that they were showing themselves and to other people. They want to be more authentic to themselves and true, regardless of what other people say or think about them. And they have you to thank for that, Aquarius. They do want to thank you. I think this person really cared about what other people thought about them. We have, yeah, lies and secrets. You feel like home. And hanging out with you feels better than hanging out. Yeah, this person felt like they could be themselves. Well, they wish they could have been themselves around you. Like I said, same soul tribe. I feel like you guys came on this planet together. Let's see if we can clarify if there's anything else. I keep getting like this person just wants to thank you. What is this person's thoughts here for Aquarius? We have the High Priestess. Yeah, you were this person's spiritual awakening. And honestly, they do still feel like there could be something that can transpire between you two. They're hoping for that. I don't think they're really sure if that could happen. I don't feel like this person will do the work to do that though. They're kind of like in the middle. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, kind of thing. Any more messages here for Aquarius? 9 of Swords. Yeah, I think this person is still going through their own spiritual awakening. You could have been the catalyst, but they still have to go through some things. Any more messages? No. Okay. Good luck to you guys, Aquarius. Next we have Pisces. That's on the wrong deck. Can we get messages of what are Pisces person's thoughts? I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, this person is a little bit insecure. They might have felt like you were too good for them, and that eventually you would leave them and realize that you were better than them, so they left you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah, this person is a self-sabotager. I think they might be overcoming it. We're kind of realizing it. I don't react when people mention you. I love you. Yeah, this person, I'm like, I feel it in my heart. Like they have a lot of room in their heart for you. They hold a lot of space for you. Yeah. Wow. I don't think you guys are really, well, you guys aren't together right now. I do feel like they hope that you guys will be. I wish I treated you better. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I love you unconditionally. You guys got the 2 cards that say I love you unconditionally. Like I love you. This person does indeed love you. Now, whether or not they show that is a whole different story, but they do. They think it. They wish they could shout it on the rooftops. They are very enamored with you, Pisces. It's like maybe your look. They really like how you look. Everything about you, really. Can we clarify here, what is Pisces person's thoughts? Queen of Swords. They are afraid to tell you the truth because they do realize all of this stuff, right? But they don't want to, they just don't want to tell you. They feel like it's easier for them to just move on and find somebody else and regret how they treated you than to actually own up to their mistakes, which it is easier. It is, you know. Now, is it right? That's a different story. But even if it doesn't work out, I feel like you should always want to clear the air, right? Sometimes, yeah, it's just better to leave things behind. But I feel like if this person is coming up in your energy, like this person should say something, right? That this could be like something that they are supposed to do. We have the Knight of Coins. I feel like this person's going to love you forever, for a very long time. And the Six of Wands. I do feel like this person thinks that you would be happier without them, or like you would succeed or accomplish more if they weren't in your life. Yeah, I do feel like that is a self-esteem issue, right? It could also be their ego. And then we have the Three of Swords. It's weird. This person left because they thought you would hurt them, right? But they ended up hurting you, and at the same time hurting themselves too, because they really did want to be with you, but they didn't feel good enough. So like, yeah, they just self-sabotage this. And they know it. Well, they will know it. Okay, Pisces, that's it for you guys. Next we have Aries. Oops. Okay, can we get what are this person's thoughts for Aries? I am becoming a better person. So you could have triggered this person. I know I messed everything up. I want to feel that way again. You guys could have been with this person for a very long time. You guys could be like on a mini break. I think it got incredibly toxic at the end, and this person knows that. They feel like they can recognize that, right? They miss the way that you guys were in the beginning of the relationship, right? Where everything was really good. Like you guys were happy together. Before all the mess, I want to say. Because I feel like things got really messy here. Okay. We have, I want you. I knew exactly what I was doing, and I feel you even though we are apart. This person's energy kind of feels a little bit all over the place. Maybe they don't know what they want. I'm kind of getting like, sometimes they want you, sometimes they don't, and it can be very confusing, especially if they're pulling on your energy, right? Because I do feel like you guys have a pull with each other. I feel like there's a third person involved. That's third person. This person could have been between you and another person. Or you could have been between this person and another person. I can't commit. Sorry. Yeah, that was the energy that I was getting. This person likes to have a good time. They enjoy having fun, but they can't do the hard stuff. They don't want to communicate through disagreements. They would rather just maybe go blow off some steam and come back and wait until you forget about it. I think they know that's wrong. We have Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So they could have that in their charts. I also kind of feel like this person wants to be, they want to be someone who is very grounded that can give you what you want. It's just very hard for them to be this person for some reason. I kind of feel like they feel like they're not meant to be that person. And it's like they're constantly battling themselves about what do they really want. Yeah, because one minute they want this, one minute they want that. We have anger issues. And my ego won't let me apologize. I feel like this person knows that they have issues to work on, right? Whether or not they're going to work on it, it's a different story. But and whether or not you're going to accept it, right? But this person, they do know what they're doing. They do. I don't know why. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, can we clarify this here for Aries, please? We have the Tower. It fell on I want you, and unfortunately, even though you want something does not mean it's meant for you. And with the Tower, that signifies like you can see this Tower, it's like it's very red, very like I just don't feel like it's a solid foundation in the way that they want you. It just feeds their ego, and they know that, but they don't want you to know that. This person kind of just wants to keep you to themselves. They don't want, even if they don't want you, they don't want nobody else to have you. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. And they're keeping all this to themselves. They would never admit this to you or to anybody. And sometimes that might make you feel like you're going crazy, because how could it not, right? Yeah, I don't know how you guys are dealing with this. Capricorn energy on the bottom, which is like devil energy, and it's like chaos and confusion, and this person thrives on it. Good luck to you guys, Aries. Okay, next we have Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what do we shuffle? Can we get Taurus's person's thoughts, please? I remember every detail of that day. This person could just be very organized. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. I am so attracted to you. So are you guys, I don't feel like you guys are in contact with this person, Taurus, but they think about you a lot. They're the type of people to look back on, or most of them, they're the type to look back on a situation and like, okay, I messed up here. This is why this happened. And they do see that with you. They actually really enjoyed the time that they spent with you. And they're not mad. But I feel like they do acknowledge that maybe it's time to move on. No, not, do they want to come back? Yeah, this person does want to come back. I bury myself in work to forget you. I love you unconditionally. And I know I crossed the line with you. Huh. You could have told this person, don't do something, right? Like if you do this, it's just not going to work. You might have like been really upfront with your boundary in the beginning, and they happened to cross that boundary. They knew what they were doing. They just maybe thought that you would ignore it or like forgive them, and you didn't. You decided to walk away. I feel like this person was testing you in a way. And I think in the end, they just lost out. Testing people in relationships is kind of wild, because if the other person knows that you're testing them, there's a likelihood where they're not going to appreciate that, and they're going to walk away from the situation. Can we clarify this here for Taurus? Eight of Swords. Yeah, they don't want to think about this. It haunts them. It does physically. It haunts. They feel so bad because it's their mistake, and they know that what they did was wrong, and it was kind of like childish. Maybe this person was hurt in the past, and they just wanted to make sure like you weren't going to do the same thing to them, and it kind of just ended up backfiring. That was probably the lesson that you gave them, right? Seven of Coins here. They realize they still have some work to do on themselves. They could have thought they were a pretty well put together person, right? You could have thought that too. I'm getting a test. Like this person tested you and your boundaries. The Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, this person still has a few lessons to learn. And the Death card here. Is there another beginning? If you guys want it to be, there could be another beginning here if you choose to forgive this person. If Taurus forgives this person, what will be the outcome? We have the Knight of Swords. And then if you don't, it's the Nine of Cups. You'll be happy if you don't. Like there'll be like, you'll be happy even if you're by yourself. With the Knight of Swords, let me clarify. What is that? It's not more lessons. I think it's this person will have learned something with the King of Cups. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I think they're just they're not going to be the same person that they were before, is what I can say. And so if you do decide to go back to this person, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? This person I don't think was inherently bad. I just think that they made a mistake. And if you want to forgive this person, you should. You should forgive them regardless, whether or not you get back together with them, right? But good luck to you guys. Next we have Gemini. Okay, what do we have for Gemini? What are their person's thoughts? Oh, Gemini, we need to let each other go. We both know I am not the one for you. Has this person actually said this to you? For some of you guys, yeah, they have been this direct, this blunt. Yeah, very blunt. I love you unconditionally. I don't feel like there's any animosity here between you guys. It is maybe just more so right person, wrong time. Or even so you guys have learned the lessons, or like, yeah, your paths are just, it's time for you guys to go different, separately. So many things remind me of you. I knew exactly what I was doing. And I can't stop thinking about you. And bottom of the deck is I wish things could be different. This person too, I feel like they have like an old soul, or like they're just I want to say they could be very self-aware. Yeah, I'm feeling self-aware, where they just kind of know it's not going to work. I don't know if it's like distance, or I think a lot of it's distance. It could be family. Maybe your families are just not going to mesh well together, or like maybe it would just be too hard to combine your lives together, and that's a reason enough, right? To I'm not laughing, but it's just like that is reason enough to not want to do life with somebody, right? Especially if like you're marrying somebody, you're not just marrying their family, you're marrying their in-law. I mean, their family becomes your family, and can you deal with those people's family? Just saying. Let's clarify, Gemini. Okay, what is this person's thoughts here? Oh, this person is heavy. This person feels so heavy in this decision. They did not make it lightly. I think you know that too. We have the Hangman. This person does not want to move on from you, Gemini. But I do feel it. Like I feel like you guys do have to move on from each other. We have the Knight of Coins with the Knight of Swords. I think you guys, did you guys get into a relationship soon? Or I think you guys, it moved kind of fast for you guys. And now that you guys, maybe this person just wants to slow things down because they're just not really sure about how things are going. No, what is this Knight of Coins? Hold on. There's something else here with that. There is an ego. Yeah. I think it's taking a lot for this person to actually admit that this isn't the best situation, right? With the Five of Cups, it literally hurts them to acknowledge that you guys can't be together right now. And I'm also saying right now, like, so does that mean later on you guys can get back together? They're kind of hoping. They are. Any more messages here for Gemini? We have the Ace of Swords. I think this person already realizes that you are, as much as they love you, it's just not feasible right now. And they want you to know that. So good luck to you guys, Gemini. Okay, next we have Cancer. Can we get messages here for Cancers? What are their person's thoughts? Oh, that's a lot. This person could think about you a lot, Cancer. Oh, we have I love you. I wish I treated you better. I can't stop thinking about you. This person does care for you. They could love you, right? Love is it's not such an abstract thing where it only has to be romantic, right? We love our friends, we love our family. So I do feel like this person does love you. But it's just the things that they did. I want to say immature, but I'm not getting immature. It's like they made certain choices that led them like to where they are now. Like actions have consequences, and their consequences led them away from you. You were the best thing in my life. I wonder if you were happy without me. Hayes, please. Just being near you is intoxicating. This person, they do really admire you, right? Like they think that you are someone who is very special. I do feel like you do love this person. But to be honest, it's like, I can understand how you're feeling, right? Cancer, because why would you want to be with somebody who just would always choose somebody else or something over you? I wonder if it's because they felt like you would always be there. Yeah, that's what it was. They felt like you would always be there and they could treat you however. And I think you did walk away from the situation, yeah, because they're wondering if you are happy without them. Even if you aren't happy without them, I do want to say you're happier than you were with them. Or you're trying to be. Oh, let me pull from this deck. Can we get messages for Cancer? I feel you even though we are apart. I know how to get what I want from you. I regret the way I treated you. Literally, that came out twice for you guys. And it's time for me to move on. Sorry. Yeah, I just feel like it's giving user. They used you, got what they wanted from you, and at the end of the day, when you decided to choose yourself, they knew it was coming. Okay, what are Cancer's person's thoughts? 8 of Coins. It hurts. This person is like haunted with the 10 of Swords and they're haunted by this decision. It's multiple decisions, not one, that they made, and they're gonna live with that regret because I don't think you're ever going to come back to be with this person because they had their chance. So good luck to you, Cancers. Hi, Fun to Do. How are you? Okay, next we have Leo. Okay, what are your person's thoughts here? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. You and I were too young. I remember every detail of that day. I don't know, but I get this person is just like very organized, just like the way that the cards came out, very methodical. This person just searches a lot for reasons. Let's keep going. It's time for me to heal, and I don't react when people mention you, and I know I messed everything up. No, I feel like this person is just like such a sweetheart, right? They love and care for you. I think honestly, like they are a little bit too hard on themselves, which, you know, we are our own worst critics, right? This person could give you a lot of grace, but I think they struggle with self-love a little bit. I don't know why, but it's just like if you feel like this person held anything against you, they don't. If anything, they hold, like I said, they hold everything against themselves. Like, I want to say, give this person a break. Can we clarify this here for Leo? Yeah, 10 of Wands. This person has been through so much. Could be like with their family. Yeah, their family life. And maybe like they kind of took some of it out on you unintentionally, and they're realizing that, right? We have the Empress. Yeah, that's how they see you. They see you as someone they could have grown old with, had a family, children, if that's what you wanted. They do realize that. And I do kind of feel like this person did feel like you deserve more than what they could provide for you. This, like I said, this person is very harsh on themselves, and not in a like a self-esteem kind of way. It's more like do better, right? Like they always want to do better, where it's not good enough. It's kind of, yeah, it's not, yeah, because it's, I don't think that's self-esteem. I don't know what you would call that. And we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, they want to be in the Nine of Cups, right? Like the Nine of, where like they could be happy with themselves and not seek just to forgive themselves. This person struggles a lot with forgiveness. And the Seven of Swords. I don't really think there's much else you can... I don't think this person is going to contact you, just because, like I said, they're very harsh on themselves. And I think in this situation, it's just better for this person to kind of move on. Let me see. If they get back together with Leo, one card, please. Oh, we have the High Priestess. And one card if they don't. It is the Page of Cups. Okay, honestly, with the High Priestess here and then Page of Cups, if you guys don't, I kind of do feel like this person is going to regret if they don't come back and talk to you, or like try to make things right, or acknowledge what happened in the past. Whether or not you want to forgive this person or get back together with them, it's your choice, right? Free will and all. So good luck to you guys, Leo. Okay, next we have Virgo. I'm sorry, fun to do current loves. I'm doing all the signs reading right now. So if you would like to purchase a reading, that's available down below, like how to purchase. Otherwise, I'm just doing the zodiac signs, and it'll be timestamped down below if you want to go back and watch it. You can use your Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising placements. Okay, let's see what we have here. For Virgo, what are your person's thoughts? I wish I could share my good news with you. So you've cut this person off, right? We're limited their access. I am becoming a better person. And I replay our conversations over and over again. I think you guys did trigger an awakening in this person, where they kind of realized maybe this person is just very used to like skating by in life, getting whatever they want, nobody really questioning them. And I feel like you guys did question them. And you didn't take things like lying down, right? Like if you thought something was wrong, you would tell them, and they didn't really like that. I think this person has a problem with constructive criticism, and I think they recognize that, and they want to try to be better. Ooh, we will be together again. Finding out the truth crushed me, and I can't stop thinking about you. What is the truth here? I don't know if you guys are talking to somebody else. Maybe that's what I'm kind of getting. They're kind of shocked that you guys would talk to somebody else. They do feel like you guys still have unfinished business. We'll clarify on whether or not you feel like, but this person feels like you guys have unfinished business. I don't know if you guys always just go back to this person. No, that's not it. They're just determined. They're just very determined. Can we get messages here for Virgo? Yeah, we have big ego. Insecure, checks phones. They could have checked your phone and you're just like, what's the reason? Sometimes if you're looking for something, you're gonna find something, right? It could be like an innocent message and it's just like, well, why are you doing this? And if you know you're gonna be upset over a message that means nothing, right? What I think you were very tired of that, Virgo. We have friends with benefits. Is that what you were to this person? No. I feel like this, oh, okay, that's what it, well, yeah, okay. This person had friends with benefits, right? Your person, Virgo. And maybe that's what it was, where that's insecurity stems from, is because this is something they're doing. And so you might not check this person's phone, but they're checking yours because they're doing something, right? And so to alleviate the guilt, they have to make sure that you're doing it too. It's not funny. It's not funny, but can we get messages here for Virgo? I can't stand you. You would call this person out a lot. Runner, chaser, and prison, jail time. Yeah, this person, I get that they can always get whatever they want. And you walking away from them is not something that they had planned, right? I know, it's weird, but like, I feel like if anything, they would leave you. And they're not ready to leave you. Incredibly toxic here. Can we clarify this here for Virgo? Oops. We have the 8 of coins. Is that them? 8 of coins. Yeah, this person feels like they're going to be able to work you down, like, or wear you down. They have a game plan. They could be trying to get like information on you, trying to see like what's going on with you. I don't know, prison, jail time, like, I don't know, maybe it's because you put this person out, like, you're not sharing any contact with them, like, any information. The 8 of Swords is like, they're really hurting over this. They are. They're really honestly surprised that you left them alone. You could have been really good to this person. Any more messages here for Virgo? The 3 of Swords. Yeah, I think it's just repeating now. They're just hurt. A lot of swords. They're in their heads about everything that's happened. I just can't believe they're not going to let it go. So just be careful, Virgos. Okay, next we have Libra. Okay, can we get messages from Libra? What are their thoughts? I remember every detail of that day. This person is an overthinker. So many things remind me of you. They keep trying to go back, like, to what happened. Like, how did we get here? They want to reconcile with you. I wish that things could be different. Can we get 3 more, please? I'm afraid to contact you. I hope one day that you can forgive me, and finding out the truth crushed me. I think this person is like, they're waiting it out with you, right? They think that if they give you enough time that you're going to forgive them. And maybe some of you guys will forgive them, right? Finding out the truth crushed you. How did it crush them? We'll have to clarify. Sometimes I say that and then I forget to clarify. So I apologize if I forget. Can we get messages here for Libra? We have horrible communication. Empath, healer. And then dealing with issues. I just kind of feel like this person took from you, Libra, and maybe they were just a giver. No, you guys are the givers, right? You guys gave a lot to this person, and I don't think they knew how to not take from you, right? Because they're just like, oh, they're the type of person, like, they're not gonna offer if they don't mean it, right? And so maybe they don't offer a lot, right? But and then this person, I mean, I want to say you guys. Why is it so confusing? I feel like it could be cross watchers here. But then you have you who likes to give, right? And it's just like, okay, you keep on giving, but it's kind of, does that make sense? Like, you're always the giver, and this person was always the taker, and it was a lot. And I don't think this person, or maybe you couldn't communicate it with this person because it just didn't make sense. And then you decided to walk away, and then you were able to communicate with this person about what was actually going on in the situation. Now this person feels like it's all a big misunderstanding, and that you guys can actually fix it if you guys just work on it. Literally, Libra just came out. Or justice. And there's just a lot of confusion in this energy, to be honest. But this person doesn't want to move on, Libra. Can we clarify this here? We have Sagittarius. This person had a lot of fun with you. It could be very passionate, very fiery. It was just an overall good time, and they don't want to give it up. I don't know. We have the 8 of Wands here. Do you even want this person back? It's split. Some of you guys do, some of you guys don't. This person's going to try to come in with communication soon and try to fix things with you. Can we clarify? What is this truth here for? It's just you guys not wanting a new beginning with them. They thought if they gave you guys space and time that you would forgive them and you guys could work through this because, you know, maybe you guys didn't really care about each other. I want to say you're done with this person. The majority of you guys are done. 9 of Swords. I think you guys had multiple conversations with this person and they just weren't getting it, and you guys are sick and tired. Like, how many times do you have to communicate things with people? That's how I feel, Libra. That's how you feel. I think that's it. No? Okay, we'll keep going. Any more messages here? The Moon. I think what this person really isn't seeing, Libra, is that this relationship served its purpose, right? Like, you guys had a good time together, a lot of passion, and it's just time to move on and take those lessons into the next relationship and don't do the same things that you did in this relationship. One more. And the Knight of Swords. I don't know what it is, Libra, but something's coming in. What's coming in here for Libra? Oh, an ending. This person is starting to realize that with the Tower, like, you guys got the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, which is like movement, right? And it's this ending. And I think this person is finally realizing that this is over and you're just done with it. And maybe you found somebody else. Okay, Libras, let's move on to Scorpio. Okay, can we get messages here for Scorpio? What is their person's thoughts? I want to tell you how I feel. Okay. I wish things were different. And I remember every detail of that day. This is someone from your past. I kind of want to say you wouldn't even be thinking about this person. It's kind of out of the blue, really, that this person is coming into your reading. Let me get 3 more here. I hide behind material things. I feel you even though we are apart. And the timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah, so this is someone from your past. I don't think you guys got really deep with this person. This person was not able to communicate how they were feeling, and maybe that drove you a little bit crazy. But this person still feels connected to you. Do you feel connected to them? No. It's definitely a one-way connection. They're more open to this connection than you are. I'll try to pull some signs, or let me use a different deck, and then I'll let you know their signs, and they can have that in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. This is, I'm hearing childhood, someone from childhood. Maybe this person had a dream that you were going to be together, and maybe that's why they're open to communication and you guys aren't yet. Okay, can we clarify this? Hold on, let's do this other deck. A lot of decks going on today. Can we get messages? Oop. We have cheater. Interesting. I can't figure you out. You're so mysterious. I think this person could have cheated on you in the past. I think it's like a very young relationship. Many, many years ago. Like, just so far back, right? And I'm not, justifying a cheater's actions or whatever. I just feel like, yes, we can grow, right, and learn from our mistakes. And I do feel like this person has learned from their mistakes. Okay, well, let's see. Dealing with issues. And I will put you first, so please forgive me. There's something behind this cheater. Okay, let's clarify. What is this cheater? Were they the cheater? No. No, they weren't the cheater. Were you the cheater? Okay, maybe you're the one that cheated on this person. Interesting. If that's the case, they're still, like, they're willing to forgive you for that. Like, it's just, let's see here. Can we clarify? They want to reconnect. Like, I'm telling you, you really would not expect who this person is. It's kind of just like, I don't even know if are they gonna communicate with Scorpio? They're gonna try eventually. I think they're kind of afraid though. What's holding them back? They're holding on material things. It's just, they could have been possessive. No. Okay. What was it then? Okay, it's something to do with money. What it is, I don't know. But hiding behind material things, it's like, nope, that's not it either. I'm not going to be able to figure out. What is this? What about the money? Maybe they feel like they couldn't give you what you needed or what you deserved. And that's not even it. It's not, I can't even pinpoint exactly what's wrong with this person. Maybe they can't pinpoint what's wrong with themselves. But I'm going to read the signs to you guys, Scorpios, because like I said, I don't think you would ever guess or think who this is. We have a Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Aries. So, anything else? No. Good luck. Let me know how that works out for you guys, Scorpio. Hi, Zen Media. No second chances for cheaters. No, seriously. And that could be the case. I just feel like with this situation, this person was just, I don't know. It's a very complicated situation. that yeah, forgiving a cheater actually is very hard to do. You have to be very strong-willed, and I don't know if I could even do that. Okay, last but not least, we have Sagittarius. Can we get messages here for Sagittarius's person? Just being near you is intoxicating. This person is infatuated with you. We will be together again. Oh, is it toxic? No. And I lost myself for a little while. Yeah, this person is confused because I'm feeling a little bit confused. Can we clarify? 3 more for you guys. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. I bury myself and work to forget you. And I will wait for a sign from you. So you cut this person off. What's the reason? It's going to be a lot of different reasons, right? I think this person kind of took you guys for granted. They didn't really appreciate you, and I think they know that. I think you guys have such a big heart, and this person just took advantage of it. Is Sagittarius done with this person? No? Okay. Okay. Let's use this other deck first. I feel like this person wants to like take their time and do things right. They don't want to mess up this opportunity with you. Because I think they know they're not going to get another chance with you. I don't think you want to even give this person a chance. Yeah, we'll see. What is their person's thoughts here? You are the only one. Soulmates. They think very highly of you. And I am dating more than one person. I don't understand this person, because if they feel like you're soulmates, well, that would make sense, actually. If they feel like they can't have you, maybe they're just dating just to date, just to take their mind off of you. That's what I'm kind of feeling. Let's pull a few more. I like having access to you, and this feels too good to be true. This person projected a lot onto you, a lot of their insecurities. It kind of maybe drove you crazy. And you make me want to be a better person. This person is literally all over the place. I can see why you just wanted out, Sagittarius. I honestly don't even think this person knows what they want. They kind of just do whatever makes them feel good at the time, and then they don't really have regards to consequences. They just, okay, they'll deal with them. And I think you guys just got tired of that. Because I do feel like you were the responsible one. Maybe even the caretaker in this relationship. And who wants to be the caretaker to another grown-ass adult, right? Like, it's a lot of work. Yeah, boundaries are pretty important. And I think you guys do have boundaries. This person wants a new beginning with you. And the King of Cups. No, this person is used to manipulating people around them, using your emotions, like their emotions to get what they want. They are very emotionally intelligent, and they use it to their advantage. It's like they use it for not good, evil. I don't want to say evil, but just like to get things what they like, to get what they want. We have the Leo card that came out. Leo season could be significant. That's in August, July. What is this, Leo? Can we clarify it, please? 3 of Wands. They might try to come in during Leo season. But I don't know. Can we please? What is one more? This person sees a future with you, and it's so funny because I don't even think they realize the hurt and the pain that they caused you. It's just like they're blind to it. I don't know. I kind of feel bad. I don't feel bad, but I feel like this person is a little bit delusional. So do with that what you will. Anything else for Sagittarius? No. Okay, so that's it. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys are still here, I really appreciate it. Everything should be timestamped and down below soon. What else was I going to say? Please like, subscribe, share this video if it resonates. And I really appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I will see you next time. Good luck to you, Zen Media. I'll see you next time, okay?